So welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover that day's newspaper or a particular day's newspaper, current affairs from those newspapers through 4 to 5 MCQs. Alright, so today we are going to be covering 13th August 2024's current affairs and we are going to be covering that through a set of 4 MCQs. Now the benefit of this lecture series is quite simple. Your current affairs get covered, which is very important because I cannot overstate the importance of current affairs for your UPSC examination, right? So current affairs are of extreme importance. So your current affairs get covered and you get the much needed MCQ practice, which is very important for your prelims exam. If you guys are serious about next year's prelims exam, well, for you, this lecture series is of extreme importance. Why? Because if you make this lecture series a daily habit of yours, well, 4 to 5 MCQs on a daily basis would amount to more than 1200 MCQs by the time you're ready for your next year's prelims. And ask any serious aspirant 1200 MCQs from current affairs alone. I'm not talking about other static subjects like polity, geography, history, economy. No. From current affairs alone, 1200 MCQs are more than sufficient. If you have practiced 1200 MCQs for your prelims examination from current affairs, well then, as far as current affairs are concerned, you need not worry about that for your prelims examination. So make sure you make this lecture series a daily habit of yours. Alright, enough of the introduction and let's straight away jump to question number 1. Consider the following regarding Jewish communities of India. Majority of Jews in India belong to the Malabar Jewish community of Kerala. Pardesi Jewish community of Kerala came from the Iberian Peninsula in 15th to 16th century. Bene Israel community is a Marathi-speaking community settled at Konkan coast. How many of the above statements are correct? Now look, there was a time way back in 1940s, 50s when the Jewish community in India had a population of around 50,000. So there were 50,000 Jews settled in India. But in 1948, the state of Israel was born, and the Israel state was born with a tagline that it was the Jewish homeland for all the Jews of the entire world. Okay, so Jews from all over the world started migrating to Israel, and Indian Jews were no different. So many Jews from India migrated to Israel and became its citizens. So from 50,000 now, the Jewish population is around 4,000 to 5,000 in India. All right, and most of this population is from the Bene Israel community. Bene Israel community is a community of Jewish people, Marathi-speaking Jewish people settled in Konkan coast. That means the state of Maharashtra, Goa. Okay, 4,000 to 5,000 Jews are left in India, and majority of them, not majority, almost all of them belong to Bene Israel community. But the oldest Jews in India were the Kerala Jews. Okay, oldest. Most of them have gone now. Kerala only has 15 Jews left. Most of them have migrated. Okay, so among these 5,000 Jews, only 15 Jews are Keralaite Jews. Rest are Bene Israel community Jews. Okay, Kerala has two sets of Jewish community. One are called Malabar Jews. Okay, the other are called Pardesi Jews. Malabar Jews are the oldest Jewish community in India. Pardesi Jews came to India way back in 15th, 16th century from Iberian Peninsula. Iberian Peninsula includes Spain and Portugal. So they came from Spain and Portugal, and that's because the rulers of Spain and Portugal were Catholic Christians, and they were persecuting Jewish communities. That's why Jews from this place migrated to India. Okay, so majority of Jews in India belong to Malabar Jewish community, no Bene Israel community. Pardesi Jewish community of Kerala came from Iberian Peninsula, yes. Bene Israel community is a Marathi-speaking settled at Konkan coast. Absolutely correct. Only two are correct. B. Okay. Question number 2. Which of the following statements regarding Tungabhadra are correct? It is formed by the confluence of two streams in Shimoga district of Karnataka. The Tungabhadra river is the right bank tributary of Godavari river. Tungabhadra dam caters to irrigation, drinking water, industrial needs of Karnataka only. Okay. So look, Tungabhadra river is formed after the confluence of two rivers, Tunga and Bhadra. Alright? After the confluence of these two rivers, it becomes Tungabhadra. Now this confluence happens in Shimoga district of Karnataka, which is in Western Ghats. Okay? So this is correct. It is formed by the confluence of two streams. The Tungabhadra river is the right bank tributary of Godavari river. No, Tungabhadra river actually meets Krishna river. It is the right bank tributary of Krishna river. There are two big South Indian Deccan rivers, Godavari and Krishna. So it meets Krishna river. So this is wrong. Tungabhadra dam caters to irrigation, drinking water, industrial needs of Karnataka only. No, it it caters to the needs, all these needs of Karnataka as well as Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so this is also false, and the only answer that is correct is only one, D. Okay, question number 3. Consider the following statements regarding Saint Martin's Island. The island is located in the northeastern region of Bay of Bengal, close to the border between Bangladesh and Myanmar. The Arab merchants were among the first ones to settle on this island in 18th century. It is the major breeding ground for sea turtles and a prominent tourist destination. Now, St. Martin's Island belongs to Bangladesh, and it is very close to Bangladesh's Cox's Bazar, which lies at the border of Bangladesh and Myanmar. So, St. Martin's Island is an island in Bay of Bengal, definitely, and lies very close to the border of Bangladesh and Myanmar. So, this is correct. Okay. Now, this island was first settled by Arab merchants in 18th century. This is also correct. And Iron merchants used to call it Jazeera. Okay. Then they call it Nariyal Jazeera. Anyways, this is not important. This statement is correct. Now, this island has a stable population of 10,000 people. Most of these people are Bangladeshis or Myanmaris, Rohingya Muslims of Myanmar. Okay, it is a major breeding ground for sea turtles and a prominent tourist destination. This is also correct. All statements are correct. And last, question number 4. Consider the following regarding National Institutional Ranking Framework. It is a methodology to rank higher education institutions launched in 2015. In 2024, IIT Madras secured the top rank for 6th consecutive time. The rankings are released for 16 categories. Now, Ministry of Education, which was earlier known as HRD Ministry, but now Ministry of Education, every year releases NIRF rankings. Now, NIRF rankings actually rank higher educational institutions in India. It includes universities, open universities, engineering colleges, medical colleges, arts colleges, skills colleges, everything. Okay. Now, these rankings are released for 16 categories. So, engineering colleges have their own category. Medical colleges have their own category, and so on and so forth. There are 16 categories. But there is one overall category also. Okay. In that overall category, IIT Madras has been securing rank 1 for 6 years now. And this year also, it secured rank 1 for 6th consecutive time. These rankings are released for 16 categories, absolutely correct. And it is a methodology to rank higher education institutions. It was launched in 2015, yes. 29 September 2015 to be precise. So this is also correct. All statements are correct. The correct answer is D. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I hope it added value to your preparation, though it would add more value. Like I say this every time, it would add more value if you are regular, consistent with this lecture series. All right. So on that note, I'll be signing off. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'll see you next time with the current affairs through MCQs of 14th August. Thank you, everyone.